we finally figured this out this far into our homeschool journey. And we're now all done by noon. Like this far into our homeschool journey, I've gotten this working for our family. But I also have learned that once you get it working one year, that does not mean it's going to work the next year.
This year has been weird for us. I did the total like do as I say, not as I do, because I don't know what I was thinking. Last summer, we signed up for some co-op classes for both my girls, and both my girls did they did different co-ops. So
Okay.
Lacey's co-op was on Thursdays, and she just took a couple classes, but it was like the early morning class, the first class of the morning, and then the very last class of the day.
Ugh.
And I just did not think clearly through it. I kind of signed up in haste because those were the classes and we had some things going on at the time. We were actually getting ready to travel. It was last summer. And I just was like, okay, yeah, we'll sign up for these classes, but didn't look at the schedule. Well, it was too far for me to come home in between classes.
Oh my
So we just had to
goodness.
stay all day. So Thursday we were there all day, which was great. Like we had, she got to hang out with the other kids and I got to hang out with the other moms. And it was really fun for relationships, but we were gone all day Thursday. And
Which
then
if both of
Brooklyn's,
your girls aren't in it, that would be one thing if
right,
both kids, but that's just
right.
one.
That was
Okay.
just one. That's the
Right.
thing. And then Brooklyn did a different co-op because the one that Lacey didn't have classes that she wanted to take. And so
Oh
she
my
wanted to take
goodness.
culinary and home ec and an art class and a couple of others. And so hers were on Wednesdays and Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh my goodness.
So then, and I record on Tuesdays typically. And so
So you
Monday,
had
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we were
Fridays,
like,
which everybody's like, yeah, Friday's out anyway.
right. Well, and then Friday we're trying to like catch up with life
Right.
and laundry and grocery shopping and just all the things.
Oh my
And
goodness.
so this year has been overwhelming. Just the schedule has been crazy. So I'm like, okay, this next year we're going to do one
Back it
co-op
up.
for both girls. Let them choose, one or two classes that they want to take, and we'll be there on the same day, and then we won't be completely
Smart.
overwhelmed with our schedule. And so, of course, Brooklyn has seniority
Because she's
over
a
Lacey
senior.
because she's a senior, and yeah, and so we haven't even figured it out for this
Oh,
next year. Now
isn't
we're
it crazy though to think like when I was a new to homeschool mom, like I had littles, I was like those older moms, like us now, are the older moms,
Mhm.
like they've got it all figured out. Like it's easy for them; they've got it all figured out. And like when I listened to you, and then I had an experience this year that I was like, how did it take me to now to figure? Like you would have thought that you would have had that
right,
figured out, that you wouldn't have done that
right.
in your
You would think.
senior, yeah. And this year I figured something out that I'm like, how am I just figuring out this now with a high schooler and a middle schooler and an elementary schooler? But so our schedule has always been, we get up and we do, when the kids are little, we do like the morning basket. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
morning time
yeah.
together. And then everybody goes to their independent work. And then we have lunch. And always after lunch is when we do our history and our science and our together stuff. Right.
Right.
And for some reason, I was like, that whole 4 hour school day, like that's not happening around here. Because it was like after lunch, we start the subjects that I really do love that we
Mhm.
wanted to deep dive in and that we wanted to like enjoy. But then it's like 2 o'clock and everybody's done. We just want to
Right.
go. So, but that's how we've done it for years. So this year, I don't know why this took me this long to figure out, but now we don't necessarily do the morning basket thing because my kids are a little older, but we still get together in the morning. We do our Bible like we have always done. And then instead of having the kids go do their independent work, I just keep them because their focus is already there. And that's when we're doing history and science and stuff. And then after that, I basically release everybody to do their independent work. And then they can do it as fast as they want, as slow as they want. When they're done, they can go outside, they can go do whatever they want. Where before, it was like, well, we all have to get together and do this afternoon thing, whether you're done or not. Anyway, we finally figured this out this far into our homeschool journey. And we're now all done by noon. Like this far into our homeschool journey, I've gotten this working for our family. But I also have learned that once you get it working one year, that does not mean it's going to work the next year.
Right.
But I think this is an encouragement to you moms who are like in those early years going, we got to get this figured out and it'll get it's going to be ebbing and flowing and you're always going to
Yeah.
be learning and you always are going to be making mistakes and you're always going to have to regroup. Like Yvette said, like next year, we're not going to do it that way. It didn't work. Or for me to be like, man, we finally figured this out. So it's a journey, this homeschool thing is. But
Right.
the beautiful thing is we journey together, and
Yeah.
there aren't mistakes there's just learning processes, and you guys gained a lot from your very busy, insane, crazy year.
Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.